Hey guys, this is Mitchell from GameFront, and I figured I'd do some videos with me playing Hearthstone because I play Hearthstone a lot, and I figure might as well make some work out of it, right? Don't just play and have nothing come of it. So I'm gonna play some Hearthstone, put some videos up on the YouTube channel, and we're gonna try to work. The purpose of this video series is try to get as high as we can in ranked. So I have a pretty I don't know if it's decent, but I've been winning. I won the last game with it. I got a decent druid deck, I guess. The goal of it is basically just to survive to late game, where I have Ragnaros and two Ancient of Wars. Lots of really nasty cards. So let's see if we can survive to late game long enough to kill them off with my powerful cards.
Malfurion versus Jaina.
Jaina!
You asked for
I should say that my highest I've ever gotten in ranked before the reset, I think, was 14. So if we can get to that, I would be happy. But I would be a lot more happy if we got higher than 10. Higher than rank 10 would be awesome. Alright, so I got Ragnaros already. I don't really want to have him this early. I would rather have him in the middle of the game. But, you know what? At least I have something to look forward to. The nice thing about the mage deck is that there's no hard removal cards from what I know. So he's going to have to do 8 damage to this if he wants to get rid of it. And that's not going to be too easy for you. He would have to waste a Fireball, a Frostbolt, or maybe even a Pyroblast if he's truly desperate. So, for those that don't know, Ragnaros Firelord, he can't attack, but at the end of your turn, you deal 8 damage to a random enemy. It is extremely nasty. It's one of the best cards in the game, in my opinion. And you can get it out when they don't have anything to, you know, basically, you want to put it out when there's not that many creatures on their field, because you want to have it so that it attacks them. Or if they do have, you know, a big creature on the field, then you want it to attack the creature so you get rid of it. It's a very, very good finisher, and it could easily turn the tide of a match. Alright, so we put out Kobold. That leads me to believe that he has a spell damage deck. I don't like to leave spell damage cards on the field, so putting a Cleric on it or giving a +1/+1 wouldn't do much help because it'll still trade. Oh yeah, sure, I'll trade. Get my draw. Another Shattered Sun Cleric. Put out the Fairy Dragon. Fairy Dragon is very good against the mage deck because it cannot be targeted, so you can't Frostbolt it, you can't poke it. It can be killed by a Flame Strike, which deals 4 damage to all of your minions, but 3/2 that can't be targeted is pretty good. What you gonna do? 4 mana. Yeti? Ogre Mega. So yeah, like I said, spell damage deck. Like I said before, I don't like leaving spell damage cards on the field, so I'm going to Shattered Sun Cleric this. Take it out. Spell damage, by the way, will increase the damage of his spell cards. So a 3 damage Frostbolt will deal 4 damage if there's a spell damage +1 card on the field. Like I said, we just need to get a couple more turns and things will start looking nasty, because I still should have some pretty good cards coming up. I have a very early hand right now, which is good for now, but I would like to see some 4 and 5 manas coming up. Water Elemental. I think I'll silence that. Yeti. Alright, now the question is, do we put out the Yeti, or do we just start putting out some smaller cards? I say we silence this.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Sun Cleric the Sun Cleric.
Push forward.
4 damage.
Job done.
So we can trade with anything on here right now, but I wouldn't be too upset about it. I still have 2 other creatures on the field. He actually can poke my owl, get rid of it. He's only at 5 mana right now, so he can't Flame Strike just yet.
What to do? What to do?
He could Blizzard, but I highly doubt that level 23 is going to have a Blizzard. Actually, has he used his coin yet? Can't tell if he's used his coin yet. What you thinking about? I'm gonna pet the griffin.
What to do? What to do?
Griffin, pay attention to me!
One's
Another
out.
spell damage. Frostbolt me. Not too much of a problem. Okay, so he's going straight for my face. So I have a feeling he probably has a Pyroblast in his hand. He wants to get me down really quick. So, let us... I mean, we outdamage him by a lot right now. I don't like leaving spell damage on the field, so let's get rid of that. Put out the Yeti, and put out... Gotta remember, I think he still has his coin, so he can't do a Flame Strike. I don't want to put out the Harvest Golem or the Fairy Dragon right now, so let's just attack.
Push forward.
Get armor.
Job done.
Frost Nova.
Someone called.
So he's keeping my my minions in place right now, probably for a Flame Strike next turn, which is fine. Not too big of a deal. Get another armor. Did I not attack him with this? Can't remember. So what would a swipe do for me? A swipe, the only thing a swipe would do would get rid of that, which I don't know if I want to waste it. I could put out a Loot Hoarder so I can draw when he Flame Strikes.
What to do?
Yeah, let's do that.
Mind if I roll knee?
For
rid
the
of that.
wilds.
Gonna take 3 next turn. He'll get rid of all these except for my Yeti, then I'll probably kill off the Yeti with that. There it is. Oh, he's not gonna kill off my Yeti. Alright. Alright, so we can put out Ragnaros right now. Should we do that? I think we should. Alright, went straight to his face. It's fine. Let's see how he deals with it. He could hit it with this and then fireball it.
Are you ready for this?
Or he could just frostbolt it. Arcane missiles. That's okay. Oh, he's really going for the race. He wants to get me down to at least 10 so he can pyroblast me. I don't think that's gonna happen though. I'm gonna put this with taunt. I'm gonna do silence that so he doesn't get the spell damage. Let's put this in.
Job done.
Oh, 3 health. He's gotta come up with something this turn.
I am master of magics.
Okay, he can hit me with a 7 damage fireball.
For Najata.
That's not gonna help him. You can't hit me, you gotta hit the taunt. Duh. What you got? You got nothing, do you? You're done. There. There. Alright, well played.
Well played.
Alright, up to 22.
Malfury
Gul'dan.
Gul'dan.
I bet it's a Murloc deck.
Soul shall be mine.
Fucking hate
I
Warlocks.
must protect the wild.
Alright. Well, we're going second, so I'm always going to take Wild Growth. Good. Whenever I go second, I have Wild Growth. I'm always going to do... Well, actually... I'm not sure if I like having that, that imp in there, so maybe instead we'll coin into Fairy Dragon.
Job's done.
And then we'll do Wild Growth next turn. Take 3. Knife Juggler. Very aggressive deck he's got. Alright. I mean, I guess I have to take out the Knife Juggler. Fortunately, I have a swipe, so turn 4, I'll be able to take care of all that. I'm debating whether I want to hold on to the swipe and put out my Yeti. Because he'll probably put out another... Maybe? Nah, you know what? Let's just swipe now.
Job's done.
Das Dingo Man! Starfall. Put out the Yeti. Fortunately, once we get to turn 8, we'll have this out. And, or once we get 8 mana, we'll have this out. And that will be a nightmare for his deck. Because I find it hard to believe that he will have cards that are strong enough to deal with this. Let's Starfire this.
Job's done.
Free draw. Well, actually, he could have a good card for healing with this. There's a card that in the Warlock deck that lets you destroy a creature and gain 3 life. So, no questions asked. Let's put out the Yeti. Give the Yeti +1/+1.
Cleanse the Sunwell.
I'll let it trade favorably with the Shield Master. Ooh, Body Fist. That's not good.
Someone call for
Alright. What do we do here? Do we want to put out Tree Bark right now?
what to do.
What to do indeed. We do 2 damage to all enemy minions and get rid of these 2. Then I can do 5 damage to his face and still put out something else. I think we should do that. Let's try to clear the board as much as we can. Alright, then we'll put out Loot Hoarder.
Mind if I roll knee?
Or actually, should we just trade? I say we trade. The reason being because we have an Iron Bark Protector, and I don't want that card on the field to deal damage to this. we do? Or swamp ooze.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
I can silence that and then trade with my loot master or loot hoarder. Or should I just put this out? He can deal 7 damage to it. I don't want him to be able to kill this, so let's silence. Trade. Ooh, good. Draw 2.
Job's done.
Very nice.
You know, take candle.
Spell damage. Shadow Bolt. Okay, good. See, he got rid of his Shadow Bolt. That's a great card for dealing with my Iron Bark. I want to make sure he gets rid of all of his creature destroying cards.
The Sunwell.
Take 6 here. Oh, never mind. I'll take 3. Swipe.
For the wild.
Mind if I roll need?
And I think that's good.
My eyes are open.
Alright, now it is time to bring out the Iron Mark.
Your magic shall not save me.
Hey, give me that!
For the wild.
Boom, boom.
Job's done.
Even if he kills the Iron Bark, I got a Druid of the Claw next turn. And he'll probably have to sacrifice those 2 cards for it. Ooh, Boulder Fist. What else you got? Good news is I can Starfire and... Oh! Okay, that's fine. There's the good thing... Oh, it happened to the fucking ogre. Alright, we have Ragnaros. Alright, what's our play here? I say we clear the field as much as we can so that we can put out Ragnaros. Well, actually, we can do 10 damage to him. 10 damage, 15. Actually, let's see. Can we kill him this turn? There's 5, 7, 15. Oh, so I think we might be able to kill him. No, we can get so close. He would have 1 life left. I feel like we gotta give it a shot, though.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Hey, give me that!
Job's done. Time waits for no one.
Alright, let's see what he can do. I don't think he can kill me this turn. And I can still get my Druid of the Claw to have charge. So let's see what he does here. Does he attack me or does he try to clear the board? Mortal Coil. He's gonna try to clear the board, I think. I don't think he can kill me. Which means, unless he puts out a taunt.
The gates are open.
And there's a taunt.
My eyes
3 health. Alright, he bought him some time. go Ragnaros. Armor up. Let's see what it hits. Oh, I didn't want you to hit that. Alright, you can kill my Ragnaros by attacking all these things to it. Or he can go to my face.
Give me a quest.
Your magic
Oh,
shall not
well,
save you.
actually, that just makes me able to attack with it. That's actually pretty good. That was actually the best case scenario. Now it has nothing to do with randomness. Now all I have to do is silence this. And you take 8. Silencing the Ragnaros is a very risky proposition because then you take it out of the fate of the random number generator gods. Alright guys, we're going to end this video right here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.